Are you looking for the best Sony TV? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best Sony TV on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Sony A95K OLED. The best Sony TV we've tested is the Sony A95K OLED. This impressive TV delivers incredible picture quality in any viewing environment thanks to its QD OLED panel technology. Dark scenes look incredible, with perfect contrast and no distracting blooming around bright highlights in dark scenes. Colors are vibrant and lifelike, and the TV can display an incredibly wide range of colors. Thanks to Sony's excellent processing capabilities, the TV delivers an image that closely matches the content creator's intent, with nearly perfect PQ-OTF tracking and fantastic gradient processing. This is a fantastic choice for cinephiles who care about image fidelity. It also has impressive gaming features, including HDMI 2.1 bandwidth for 4K at 120Hz gaming. It's part of Sony's Perfect for PS5 lineup, which offers a few unique features that help ensure you get the best experience possible when gaming on PS5, like Auto HDR tone mapping and Auto Genre Picture Mode. It supports a wide range of formats, including Dolby Vision HDR, and it supports eARC audio pass-through and all common audio formats, so you can spend more time enjoying your favorite movies and less time playing with settings and worrying about format support. We'll soon have this TV's successor, the Sony A95L OLED, in our labs, so stay tuned to see how the newer model compares to its predecessor. Number 2. Sony X93L/X93CL. The best upper mid-range Sony TV we've tested is the Sony X93L/X93CL. Unlike the Sony A95K OLED, which uses a QD OLED panel to deliver perfect blacks, this TV uses a mini LED full-array backlight to reduce the backlight intensity on a zone-by-zone basis. It results in much brighter highlights than the QD OLED, but there's more blooming around bright objects and subtitles. This means the TV is better suited for a bright room, and the higher-end Sony QD OLED is better for a dark room. Like all Sony TVs, the X93L runs the Google TV Smart interface, which is fast and easy to use. It has a great selection of streaming apps, and the built-in Google Play Store makes it easy to find others. It also has a few great gaming features, similar to the A95K, and it's also part of Sony's Perfect for PS5 lineup, with support for 4K at 120Hz gaming and advanced features like Auto HDR tone mapping and Auto Genre Picture Mode. It also supports the same advanced video and audio formats as its more expensive sibling, so it's an amazing choice for a home theater TV. The higher-end Sony X95L is slightly better overall, but unfortunately, it's only available in an 85-inch model size in North America, although other regions have smaller sizes. The X95L is the best LED TV we've ever reviewed, but it's not worth the price premium over the X93L for most people. Number 3. Sony X90L/X90CL. If you want something cheaper but don't want to sacrifice picture quality much, the best Sony TV we've tested in the mid-range category is the Sony X90L/X90CL. It's a great TV overall with great picture quality. It has an excellent contrast ratio and decent black uniformity, but unlike the Sony X93L/X93CL, it doesn't have a mini LED backlight, so there's a bit more blooming around bright objects with local dimming. It has worse reflection handling and a slightly narrower viewing angle than the X93L, so it's not as well suited for a wide seating arrangement. It has excellent peak brightness, so despite its worse reflection handling, it's still a great choice for a bright living room. It has the same great gaming features and advanced video and audio format support as the more expensive Sony TVs, and it runs the same great Google TV interface with a great selection of streaming apps. Its predecessor, the Sony X90K, is sold for a similar price but is a worse TV overall, so go for the newer model. Number 4. Sony X80K/X80CK. While Sony doesn't offer truly budget TVs like other brands, and you can find cheaper TVs elsewhere, they have a few cheaper models, like the Sony X80K. It's the entry-level TV in their 2022 lineup, so you can save some money if you're willing to give up on the gaming and other higher-end features of more expensive panels, like local dimming. However, its picture quality isn't nearly as good as the Sony X90L/X90CL, especially in dark rooms, as it has a different panel type with a lower native contrast ratio that results in blacks that look gray. Instead, it has a wide viewing angle, making the image remain accurate from the sides, which is ideal for wide seating arrangements. Since this TV doesn't look good in dark rooms, it's best to use it in a well-lit environment because it has decent peak brightness and reflection handling, meaning it performs well with a few lights around. Like most Sony displays, the out-of-the-box accuracy is excellent, and it comes with the same great Google TV interface, making it easy to stream your favorite content, and you won't have to use an external streaming device. If you want a better Sony TV than the X80K but aren't willing to step up to the mid-range, look up the Sony X85K. It's a bit more expensive, but it has better image quality and more gaming features at the cost of a narrower viewing angle and slightly worse reflection handling than the X80K. Number 5. Sony 55-inch QD-OLED A95L series. If you want a TV that offers the best qualities of both OLED and QLED TVs, you should check out one of Sony's best QD-OLED TVs, the Sony A95L series. As mentioned, the TV sports a 55-inch QD-OLED display, which is a combination of OLED contrast and QLED brightness and color range, so you should be able to get high picture quality. The TV features Cognitive Processor XR that promises to deliver better natural colors and brightness levels, which should give you immersive visuals. Plus, the TV supports Dolby Vision, IMAX Enhanced, Netflix Adaptive Calibrated Mode, and more. As far as smart features are concerned, the TV comes with Google TV, so you can access streaming apps, which should make finding and watching your favorite shows easier. You also get support for Apple AirPlay, which is great if you're using Apple devices. For voice assistants, you get support for Google Assistant as well as Alexa, so the controls should be easier for you. For gaming, the TV comes with a 120Hz refresh rate, which should be sufficient for most modern games. Plus, the TV has HDMI 2.1 ports, so you can game in 4K at 120Hz and get support for VRR. You also get special features for PlayStation 5, like Auto HDR tone mapping and Auto Genre Picture Mode. Number 6. Sony 65-inch OLED Bravia XR-A80L. If you want an OLED TV, then you should check out this model from the Sony A80L series. The TV features a 65-inch OLED display, which, with its self-illuminating pixels, should deliver stunning colors and enhanced contrasts. Plus, you get 4K resolution, which, much like some of the best OLED TVs, should deliver clear and sharp picture quality. It also has Cognitive Processor XR, which upscales non-4K content to near 4K quality, which should tweak your overall visual experience. As far as smart features are concerned, the TV has Google TV as well as Apple AirPlay, so you should be able to access your streaming apps and content easily under one interface. Plus, you can use Alexa and Google Assistant for voice commands, which should make controls more intuitive for you. If you intend to use the TV specifically for gaming, then it has a lot to offer. It has a 120Hz refresh rate, which is fast enough to run all your AAA games smoothly. Plus, you get HDMI 2.1 compatibility, so you can game in 4K at 120Hz. It also supports VRR, so you should be able to get a tear-free experience.